Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It is Saturday, January 22nd, and we are here to attempt to take the mystery out of your financial life. Mark, just be prepared. We are about to get slammed with many, many, many tax questions. I know it because it's going to be a confusing tax season, and tax season opens up on Monday. And so if you've got a tax question and you want us to answer it, just go to the website, jillonmoney.com, jillonmoney.com, and click the contact button. We're also getting a lot of questions about career changers. If you're wondering, how do I make the change? What is it that I actually say to my boss? When is it worth it to leave? When is it worth it to stay? Let us know. It's a tight labor market. And we're hopeful that you're able to squeeze some more money out of your boss, but maybe it's time to leave. Maybe you're hanging on. Maybe it's just like a bad, toxic relationship and you're hanging in there too long. Mark, do you ever feel like you stayed in a place too long? Yeah. I mean, it just happens. There's like inertia, you know? So I encourage you, if you've got any kind of question that is remotely financial, any sort of dollar attached to it, maybe it's about lending, maybe it's about education, whatever it is, go to the website, jillonmoney.com, click on the contact button, and we'll be there to help you out. Let's go and talk to Karen in Kentucky about one of my triggers in life, annuities.
I've got a question about if you're familiar with single purchase longevity annuities.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and can you give me your feel on that?
Sure. Tell me a little bit about your life and how this could or could not work for you. So what's going on for you? Are you retired right now?
I'm 63, and yes, I just retired a few months ago.
Okay.
I've got other IRAs. Since I retired, I do get a pension, so I'm okay, financially okay with all that. Paid off my home, and so I don't have any bills per se. I just, where I had worked, I had a IRA, so I have a sum of money there, and that's what I was trying to figure out. What's the best option?
But you don't need income. In other words, you said you're good, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right,
so here's the thing. I think that I get a bad rap on annuities because everyone says you hate annuities.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't hate them across the board. I think that they're awfully expensive. So unless you really understand the costs involved, it's tough to make the case. In your particular situation, I'm not sure it makes sense to take some money that you have in an IRA and then pop it into a contract where you're going to lose access to that lump sum, mostly because you don't need the income stream. You've got income that is likely sufficient for you, right?
Right.
Okay. So I think right now the IRA is with your employer's plan still, or did you roll it over?
Yes, I mean, I can roll it over.
Okay.
It's a plan that there's a few funds that are in it. There might be only like 20 maybe. And they give you no financial guidance or support. So it's kind of that if I keep it in there, I'm just going to be watching it and looking at it and figuring out, do I want to, what funds I want to be in.
Right. Well, okay. So does it freak you out to do it yourself?
No, I mean, I did okay with it.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I might just leave it where it is without even rolling it over. Because, all right, I get it when you say I don't have that many choices, which is funny because 20 is a ton. I would have thought you were going to, when you started the sentences, well, I don't have any choices. I thought you were going to say like 5 funds. But if you have 20, we got to be able to find something good in there.
It does a good range from a very aggressive to moderate to, to just basically money market and savings. So it does. Yeah.
I mean, what I would say to you, Karen, is that at age 63, this is a nice chunk of money for you. How much is in there right now?
There's about almost 100.
Okay, so we got $100,000, which is a nice chunk of money. And you would choose a diversified portfolio, meaning that you'd have a range. If there is is there an index fund choice in your among the 20?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so I would try to stick to the index funds, not because they're better or worse. They're cheaper.
Yeah.
And if we could take a bond index and a stock index and maybe have like a 50-50 allocation there, and maybe you want to leave a little money in cash just in case, to make you feel better.
Right.
So I think that to pay up for an annuity, which is a product that can be useful, I mean, it does create income for people, you're paying up for something you don't even need. So I don't think that it's worth it for you.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, makes a lot of sense.
All right, go forth and reallocate that and use some of those index funds, all right?
Will do.
All right, take care and good luck. Okay, if you've got an annuity question or any other financial question like Karen, just give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com and click the contact button. Don't forget, while you're on the website, a few things you've got to do. You've got to sign up for the free weekly newsletter, and what you should do is you should subscribe to our sister broadcast. It's called Eye on Money. Then you get to hear Mark's voice twice a week, every single week. It's so great. So let's try to do that. Easy peasy. Put your hands metaphorically on someone's back. That would be very nice for you to do. Grit, growth, grace. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.